A note on Amelia. This is a very good film about the life of, um, well, yes, most of the life of Amelia Earhart. An important symbol, role model in many ways, a tough, resilient, brave woman who was among the first two uh, women to fly. She had the record first to fly, first woman to fly across the Atlantic, and then she broke all sorts of records. She wanted to, in 1937, to fly around the world. Hilary Swank, two times winner of the Academy Awards for Boys Don't Cry and $1 Million Baby, superb actress, is phenomenal in the role. She's likable, charismatic, interesting, funny, intrepid, daring, of course. And I'm sorry, I thought there's something wrong there, but it's still working, I hope. Inshallah. And there's also Richard Gere, as George Putnam. Richard Gere is a phenomenon. A very good actor, of course. Pretty Woman, American Gigolo, and so many others. But controversial. In his life, he has a wonderful, excellent cause. He spoke in favor, so to say, of Tibet against the Chinese horrific occupation and policy there in Tibet. Indeed, he is a Buddhist, from what I understand. He attends conferences on luminaries from this world, meditators and so on. But there is also a story with a gerbil around him, which, if it true, sounds disgusting. I mean, but let's say it's. So he becomes George Putnam becomes the husband of Amelia Earhart, after being for quite a while her promoter, the man who arranged, for instance, at one stage he arranges a flight across the Atlantic, but nevertheless it's not, it's the flight where she's across in a plane and in a dangerous situation, but as a commander. She's not piloting the plane. She would have to do that later. In fact, she even says, "I have to redress this. That was. I don't feel good. That was a lie in the first place." Even if she had a role, she had to manage the two men involved. One of them was drinking. Get up. We have to. I mean, take advantage of the weather. Get to the plane. Don't. So she was in charge, even then, in a way. And this is not the first time she has to face the problem of alcoholism. It would happen again later, while going around the world. There are beautiful, beautiful shots with Africa, where they land, and then in Morocco, there's a goat. It's funny, it's stubborn. It's like you, Amelia. She becomes very famous. Obviously, she's going to all sorts of air shows, to competitions. George Putnam tries to influence. There is a moment when he's trying to rig the game, because he's telling one of the competitors this is one air show, one competition for women pilots only. and she's telling one, well, she's the famous one, and you don't want to win this and then have your plane checked and rejected on technical grounds. But why is this? I mean, well, she's the one who promotes the cause better. He's trying to influence and use all sorts of tricks. Amelia at the same time seems happy, and she says so. Um, Women flying and women pilots winning, that's wonderful, and I'm happy for any woman who does this, something like this. And of course, it's known. I don't think this is what they would call a spoiler and the need for a spoiler alert. But if you consider it, well, there you have it. I'm saying here that she dies. Um, it's well known. I mean, in any way, it happened so many years ago. She would die of old age. In any case. But she dies while trying to cross, to go around the world and cross the Pacific. Uh, Loses contact. They try desperately to radio malfunctions or something to get in touch, but they can't, and she's losing way. And now I was reading in Economist that there's a new um, buzz around this tragic end, because there were some hypotheses that they might have found remains skeleton on an island, and they think that maybe the Japanese took her as prisoner, and she died not crashing in the ocean, but after surviving for a while. But that's not sure, of course.